Okay, Mercury 3.5 2019 4-stroke outboard. Yeah, okay, so last trip I was on, this little guy started spewing fuel and then died. More than likely needle valve stuck, something to do with the carburetor. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna pull the carburetor out, see what's going on. I don't think I have any worn out parts, being as new as it is and very few hours. Clean it up. We possibly will put another fuel filter on it, being that's what I believe the problem is, just shitty gas. So we'll run another fuel filter in it and see what we got. I don't really like working on outboards this new. It seems strange, but this is twice that I've had to work on this particular motor. I don't think this is a major issue, but we'll see when we get her open. Okay, got the carburetor out. Wasn't careful, and one of these bushings, you know, they just slide in there to reduce the size. Dropped down in the motor, of course. I gotta try to fish that thing out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's down there in the abyss. So, finally got that thing out. Jesus criminy. Okay, carburetor is off, and if there's an issue, it's gonna be in here with the float, and like I mentioned before, the needle valve. So we're gonna pull this off and have a look. Super clean, of course, it's brand new. Oh, look, there's the float. I'm trying to see if that needle valve goes up and down. It looks like it's going up and down to me. Looks like it's right here. It's going up and down. Maybe that's not the issue. I don't know what else it would be. Okay, I'm kind of baffled. I thought for sure I'd see that needle valve in there stuck, but I clearly see it moving up and down. I don't know, hopefully maybe it was just something that, some kind of settlement or something in the fuel line that stuck in there for a brief moment. I'm just gonna spray the shit out of it with this, clean everything up, and then I'll install a inline filter, and hopefully that solves the problem. Then I'll use that non-ethanol gas. I don't know what else to do, to be honest with you, because clearly the float got stuck and it just dumped fuel. I don't know of any other reason why I would have done that, but you can see, maybe you can't, but it's definitely moving. Now let's clean it up and put it back together and see where we're at. I'm gonna pour some the seafoam inside the fuel tank and just maybe kind of clean it out a little bit in case there was something as far as sediment or something in there. Okay, next step is we'll put an inline filter right here. I don't have one. I gotta go try to buy one. I think auto parts store might have one this diameter for this size tube. Let's go do that. Once we do that, then we'll put her in water and see where we're at. I do want to check my prop. I had some fishing line wrap around it on that last trip too. I'm going to pull that off and take a look at it. Yeah, a little bit right there. Not a lot. I think I got it all. So here's the inline filter we're going to use. I'm not too familiar with this brand, but you know, 1/4 inch. That's really all I needed was 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, we got our non-ethanol fuel here. Okay, we're going to use this canoe barrel. Got it filled with water because that's how I damaged my impeller last time, using those earmuffs. Didn't give it enough water, damaged my impeller. So I'm going to use this completely submerged. Of course, we got our new filter here, it's going the right way. We got us a storm brewing too. So we're going to fire this thing up. Hopefully it all's good. We got non-ethanol gas in there. Of course, that carburetor's cleaned. Looks to be installed correct. So let's well, we're gonna find out right now. As soon as we turn this, if no fuel dumps out, I think we're doing all right. All right, I don't see a bunch of fuel dumping out. That's a good thing. All right, let's fire it up. Okay, success. Got a telltale going, pumping the water real good. I got the choke on right now. Oh yeah. Real nice. Let's put the cover on it. Alrighty, I'm gonna call this fixed. It's running good, pumping water. I believe the issue was something in the fuel held that needle valve open or shut and flooded the carburetor and just dumped all the fuel. I think I got the problem fixed now. I got the inline filter, of course. I'm gonna run ethanol free in it. I cleaned the hell out of the carburetor, so that's a good thing. So I think that problem is solved. I do know I said that I was going to part ways with this motor in that last video. That's not the case. That was a little harsh, but I did have to work on this twice, and I believe that the first time was my fault with the impeller, using those earmuffs. I wasn't giving it adequate water and I smoked it out. Should have went this route here. So no, I'm not going to part ways with this motor. It's running good. I think I solved what issue there was with the fuel. You just got to use the good stuff, man, in these small motors. But that's going to do it for me. I got a storm coming in. I'm going to turn this thing off to put it away, and that'll do it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.